After dinner, I'm continuing to organize my studio that I started to do on the afternoon. I have to put back all the markers because I can't locate the colors because they are so mixed in the box. As I was organizing, I find this leaf that I dried, and I think it's gonna be cute in the morning when the sunshine comes through.
There's lots of friendly faces all around.
Dusting the shelf and decorating with something that represents the spring a little bit more. It is so much easier to work when everything is nice and organized, but when I'm creating a mess as well, not just the product. It's hard to stay on track with the organizing when I'm at the place where I can get creative, so I have to make a couple of bookmarkers.
We can make it together. Yeah, yeah. When things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad
I find this cute picture in a magazine. I'm going to frame it. Of course it has chocolate on it. I can put this into the kitchen.
and it won't take long. You're fragile, so will soon.
A new day that already starts good because we got sunshine instead of the rain. Yesterday night seemed like this is a cute idea, but now it looks like a weed store. Starting the day packing some orders. The smell of this studio is kind of mixed with wood and paper. It just makes me very happy. I wish there would be a candle with that scent. It was 1 year ago that Jolt built the studio for me, and I remember how excited I was, and since then there's just so many memories were created here, and it's so meaningful, and I just love spending time down here. Adding the last touches to the products before I send them out. I'm glad I did the tidy up yesterday because it definitely helps the work go more smoothly. I can focus better. But I am definitely not finished, so I have to work on the other side as well. I have to do a little bit of a refill as well, but now that everything is organized, it goes a little bit more smooth. I am making more bookmarkers, and I also recorded a video for the Instagram Reels as well, and the day passed very quickly.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calm.
I'm after the morning rush, and I'm planning to do a very cute cookie for the spring.
We can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your.
As I'm refilling the jars, I'm adding to my list what else I have to buy from the grocery store.
Have to hold on through the night as long as we are watching the fire. We'll be safe from the devil's quiet. I stand by you when you're falling. When
This gluten-free cookie recipe is from Danielle Walker's Against All Grains Celebration Edition, and I've been using this recipe for many times. I just play around with the shape, so it's a good base recipe.
yeah, when things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing.
I'm going to put it into the fridge for about 20 minutes.
And it won't take long.
My baking stash is going low, so I'm taking more notes. I need to buy some cocoa butter. It's great to decorate cookies, and also it's a great binders as I'm making and creating bars.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. Said I love you forever. We can make it together.
I'm looking for options how to create a big flower shape because I don't have a big cookie cutter that has a flower shape. One of my friends traveled to Japan and she bought me this matcha powder from there, and I find these tapioca pearls at a local farm store, so I'm going to make a fun drink out of that.
Carrying the one on your shoulder. Where did
Yeah, I cannot read that, so let's just wing it.
that all my troubles gonna blow away, but I won't quit until it gets better. Even if it takes me
I know it looks very harsh that I put it into the blender, but I don't have the fancy tool to mix it, so I think that will work.
Said I love you forever. We can make it together.
But the pearls, I still have to wait for that because it will take 40 minutes to cook them. While I'm waiting for the pearls to be cooked, I'm going to start to cut out the cookies, and I'm going to use this big round shape, and then afterwards I can use a knife to create the flower petals. The cookie dough started to crumble. Since it's gluten-free, there are some tricks that you can do. So what I did, I just made a smaller shape. I switched to a mini muffin size, and I use just a muffin liner, and I put the cookie dough on it and just squeeze it together, and as they sink into the mold, it will create this flower shape that has a little bit of a pocket where I can put some jam in there and create the middle section of the flower. Since it has honey in there, it's going to burn very fast, so I'm going to use 350 degrees, and I will keep an eye on it, and I'm going to bake it for about 15 minutes or so. After cooking it for 40 minutes, I'm going to turn off the cooktop, and I'm going to cover it and let it sit there for an additional 20 minutes. The boba pearls are on the track, so finally I can go outside. Oh, the cookies! At the beginning of the November, I like to use some pine branches to the window boxes, and as for the spring, I used some cut-offs from my camellia bush. It was a great alternative. For the time I couldn't have any flowers in there, but now it's springtime, so I can start to put some plants in there that can tolerate the high heat, because we get a very strong sunshine in that area.
Harmony when the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel the sun on my skin.
The highlight of the day when I can go to the garden, and meanwhile I had some plans to move all the flowers to a different area. This is what I had time for, so I'm just going to put it where I put them the last year as well. The tapioca pearls are sweet and chewy. It's a nice addition to the matcha drink. So I would say it's a very nice snack for the afternoon, and it's just really fun to drink it. It's just something different than usual. I still have to accomplish a few things in the garden before I go inside and continue with the flower cookies. When I go to a nursery, all the logics goes out on the window, and I don't really think through what I should grow. It's just whatever seems like a good idea, and that usually involves what I want to eat. So I bought a few plants of kohlrabi because I love that soup, but I don't know how it will grow, so we will see that. This is the first time I planted them. And I have some lettuce that are successfully growing. I have some arugula and butter lettuce, so I can harvest a few so I can taste them. I have some blueberry jam and apricot, and while I'm going to fill up the middle section with the jam as fresh, but I think I should have done it differently. I should have put it in there while I was baking the dough as well, because I think it just creates a better chewy texture for the jam. But also, if I fill it with jam afterwards, it makes the dough a little bit soft, and the color of the jam seems to be a little bit more bright. So it's up to which one you prefer, but I think I'm going to try the other way too. Originally, I wanted to have bigger size of flowers, but now I'm actually enjoying the smaller one because it's just easier to eat. It just crumbles less as well. Tasting the first harvest from the garden, the fresh lettuce. Back to the garden to finishing and wrapping up all the planting. I'm going to water the plants. This year I didn't use my greenhouse, so instead I have these hoops. I can put the net over it and some plastic, and for tonight we're going to have a colder temperature, so just in case I'm going to cover them. But so far so good, because all the root vegetables, they don't like if I replant them. They are more sensitive, and I had to wait too long in the greenhouse, so I think this solution works for me the best. I don't have to worry about the unpredictable April and May weather. Last time I tried to make a chicken out of the fat. Well, that was a failure. And I got a comment I should use a cookie cutter. So I tried once and I made a pretty tree-looking tree but now I want to create something that actually stays on the fabric. So maybe if I can nail that, I can put this on a kitchen towel or something. It's not that sharp contrast as I was expecting. Let's fix it a little bit. Oh, it came off. Yeah, I need to practice that.
It's night in the city, and I'm on my way back home.
Getting done the today's orders and finishing up the painting, and I also have an idea that I wanna make. I have some dried leaves and oranges and just a very soft pastel colored natural elements that I dried, and I wanna create a mobile out of that because the spring wind just makes that more fun.
It's for living. Let's see where the sun might lead. Let's see where the sun might lead.
I'm using some fishing line that I bought on a garage sale maybe 23 years ago and it's still going, and I've been using for many similar projects like that. It's so useful to have, and I'm going to use that. And I just have this two half circle shape that it's made from wood. I ordered it off of Amazon, and I can create so many different mobiles with that. So once I'm done with that, I can just compost or reuse these leaves, and I can just create something else.
It's for living. Let's see where the sun might lead. But then out of the blue, strolls down the boulevard. But your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life, it's for living.
Let's find a place where I can hang it high and it's visible from the far, and it can just spin around if we have a cross ventilation when we open both windows on both sides. Thank you guys so much for watching until the end. I so appreciate you for being here. And then if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I will see you on the next Saturday at 6 a.m. on Pacific time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!